Hello and welcome to Plan C, conversations about craft, creativity and connection. I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft shows, and I am so excited today to have Carol from Over 50 So What. Welcome, Carol.
Thanks, Michelle. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, it is so exciting to be here. So, Carol, tell us a little bit about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Well, what are you doing here? Where does your creativity come from?
Well, my creativity is anything but papercraft, basically. So I did decorate cakes when I was about 21. I did my sister's 21st birthday cake. Then that was the end of that.
Oh, fair enough.
And I did some knitting and some crochet and stuff way back.
Yep.
But my creativity has been in dance, basically, and choreography. That's where I first started, teaching fitness, and then having a fitness record top of the charts, and then making fitness videos, choreographing the music, picking the music, that sort of creativity.
Yeah.
And then I ended up producing a few fitness videos, and I had a TV show on weight loss, which is called Slender Secrets.
Oh, okay.
So I created that from scratch, and I worked with all these people to help them to lose weight. And we put together a whole weight loss program, which was a workbook, videos, audios, so to help people on the weight loss journey.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a couple of books. So this one was the first one I had to go at, 5 Minute Fitness. And I had a friend of mine do the drawings in it. And because it's getting over that initial inertia, people need to start with just 5 minutes a day, you know. And then this next book I wrote, Alive and Kicking, The Secrets of Energy and Vitality as Told by Australian Legends. So this was over 11,000 copies, this one.
Oh, fantastic.
So this is an inspirational one to keep your energy levels to your 80, 90 and beyond, you know, the secrets.
Oh, excellent. And where did you find the people to interview for that?
Well, there's some pretty famous people in here, actually.
Oh,
There's Bob Rogers, who's well known in radio, especially in New South Wales, still doing radio in his 80s. There is Bryce Courtney.
Ah,
Bryce Courtney, interviewed him, the Mayor of Sydney, and Roger Clemson. So I actually worked with Roger on the first fitness video well that we did for the over 50s. So there's some as a very average person in here. Well, I don't mean average, but an unknown person.
Right.
And lovely lady. She'd been married 3 times.
Oh, wow.
So she married first husband, and unfortunately he passed away, and then the third husband had passed away. And she joked about it, and she said, I didn't get them to have a medical certificate before I married them.
Oh, no.
And then she was going to downsize. She was 85. She said, I've got to move into a smaller place. But did she decide to go to the next suburb? No. No. She decided to move 400 kilometres north.
Oh, my goodness, at 85.
And everyone said, you're crazy, you're mental,
Yep.
And I went to visit her 2 weeks after she moved into this little retirement village.
Yep.
And you won't believe it.
What?
She had a gentleman caller.
Really? Already? At 85? Oh, isn't that just gorgeous? Lovely.
So her secrets are in the book. I wanted to know her secrets for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's nice. So it's nice to know that like you said, regardless of what age you're at, there's always something else you can do and look forward to.
Yes, well, her big thing was always have a project. So always have something to look forward to.
As crafters, we know all about projects.
Yes, I know you do.
Excellent. And what else you got there to show us?
Just today, I've produced a few fitness videos, etc. But this one is one I did Natural Health for Seniors. So this is a motivational DV and educational. Did with Dr. Michael Elstein. So the 10,000 of these went around Australia as well. So that was a project. We did some live seminars talking about it and motivating, people, getting them all going.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
And at the moment, I've got a TV show called Over 50 So What. So that's been the birth, that's been born during the pandemic. So we cover inspiration, fitness, wellness. Have a lot of very interesting people, including yourself, on the show.
And so what is it that's sort of drawn you to the older age population? Because that's something that you don't always see in the general media.
Well, it's interesting because I did my first fitness video for the over 50s when I was only 35 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I always thought it was a neglected part of fitness.
Yeah.
You know, I was in the fitness industry for many years. Right. And now there's 8 million Australians over 50. So it's a big part of the population that I felt's been neglected a bit.
Yeah, definitely. So what are some of the most interesting people that you've interviewed for your fifth show?
Well, I've had a lady that started a business in chatbots at the age of 70.
Oh, wow.
70. People pole dancing in their 50s. This one really gets you. A gentleman 60 taking up ice skating for the first time.
Really? Oh, my goodness.
Ice skating.
Yep.
Another lady, 94, when she was in her 60s, she had never been on a boat.
Oh, okay.
So she'd never been out to sea on the boat or anything. Yep. So she went and lived on a yacht for 12 years.
Really? Wow. This is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's all these amazing personal stories. So the whole philosophy of the show is age is just a number. Yeah. It's not an excuse.
No, and I think we know that in the crafting world. Like you said, there's no reason why it's, you know, we can't make time to pick up a brush or to do some stamping or, you know, recreate and reconnect with our creativity that we had as a child, because I think that sense of play, it shouldn't go away. It's just we've got to find it again.
Yes, well, in the show I have a fitness segment every show, so we have a lot of fun on that.
Yeah.
So we play the drums, we do all sorts of fun things and have a good laugh, because another one of my favourite sayings is, life is too short to be serious.
Yeah, that is a really good point as well. Life is too short to be serious. So do you think, as you've interviewed all these different people and seen all the different, you know, phases in age, do you think creativity changes as we get older, or our ability to have fun?
I think a lot of people become more resistant to trying new things, which we're trying to get to this in the show, is to encourage more people to go out there and try new things. Yeah. A lot of people, once they have a passion, like yourself, you know, probably do it for years and years and years and years. But unfortunately, a lot of people haven't found their passion. Yeah. They haven't got that one thing that ignites the fire.
Yeah. And I think these days, you know, with the internet and with so many resources at our fingertips, is that it's easy to find a group or somewhere where you can go and try something for the first time.
Yes, and a lot of people are nervous to do things on their own. They won't have a friend with them, or, you know, they're just good. A bit shy.
Yeah, excellent. So do you think your creativity has changed as you've matured?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Has my creativity changed? Well, the answer is I still haven't gone back to cake decorating. But no, my creativity has been more business orientated, marketing, designing products. I was in food manufacturing as well, so doing packaging designs and... But I'm one of these people that I like change, so I'm always looking to do something different and go somewhere different and try something different. So I've just tried juggling, just for something different.
like juggling. Not just general life juggling.
Yeah, and just before COVID hit, I just started doing tap dancing. So just for something different, which is works your brain and all the neural pathways.
Well, I was going to ask, what do you think the benefits are of trying something new?
The benefits of trying something new are they've shown no matter what your age is, you can develop new neural pathways in your brain.
Isn't that amazing? That's just incredible.
And most people don't want to get dementia or Alzheimer's. When I was interviewing people, that was the biggest fear, not having a bad knee or a bad back or having a heart attack. It was more about losing your mind. Yeah. So you can, by creating things, by studying things, by going to classes, you know, doing workshops, you can keep that brain active and help prevent dementia.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? And like you said, I think that it's the balance of trying a lot of things to find something new, but also perhaps sticking at things long enough to become a bit more skilled or proficient at them as well. So it's how do you find that balance?
Well, they've shown that by pushing through, when you get frustrated trying to learn something new, that bit, once you push through, that's when you're getting the most benefit for your brain.
Yep.
It's just that most people give up. Oh, that's too easy. Like, juggle the ball. Oh, no, I'm not going to. That's too hard. So if you push through and you keep going, that's when your brain gets stronger.
Oh, excellent. So, and again, you can see the parallels with that with crafting, because how often do we buy something new or learn a new technique and just see it once or just try it once and think, oh, that's rubbish, it didn't work. So, again, just giving yourself that permission to have fun, to play, to experiment, and then see what you can create from it, rather than just giving it up and not returning to it.
Yeah, well, like you're saying, instead of using the one thing for the one picture, you can try different techniques with it and expand on what you can do with it.
Definitely. That's good. So what do you think your next creative endeavour will be?
Well, I'm looking at the moment of putting together just a little sort of group of people, 3 of us at the moment, and going around lifestyle villages.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And having fun with people.
Oh, excellent. Bringing fun back.
Yeah, so getting people active and that in a retirement setting. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the next things I've got coming up. I've got some other sort of projects hanging around, like a live chat show. And,
Yeah. That's the thing about being creative, isn't it? There's always projects in the background, always things brewing.
And I'm going to paint my front doorstep.
Oh, really?
That's one thing I do is I paint the fence, and I'm as house painting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay.
In fact, if with my creativity, my house in Sydney before I moved down, you won't believe this, everyone, but I had yellow walls and an orange feature wall.
Ooh,
and red furniture.
Well, as we know in the craft, there's ways of using colour in different shades that don't maybe sound as bad as it actually sounds. So that's the challenge, isn't it? Just to get that balance right. So excellent. So how did you sort of get into video? What was the history of that?
Well, I think the video was because I made a fitness record in vinyl in the first days, and then when video came out, then I was approached to do it was funded by the Bicentennial Authority to do a video for the over 50s, and we had a workbook and things to go with it. So that's how I got into fitness videos, and then the next fitness video, and then the TV show with the weight loss show, and then I also hosted a lot of advertorials for fitness-based products, and I also hosted a show called Journey to Longevity. So I did quite a bit of TV work, and then I had a big break. And then when COVID hit, people say you need more fitness videos for the over 50s, so I started doing some more fitness videos, and now that's incorporated into the TV show. And the TV show I'd had on the burner for 10 years or so, and I'd tried different avenues, and I keep running to block walls, and and I just kept going. And then in COVID, it all happened, and so now I've got a regular show. Yeah,
that's fantastic. And do you get feedback from your viewers? Like, what are some of the things they've said about your videos?
Well, with the TV show itself?
Yeah, the current ones.
So the TV show, yes, people are getting inspired and getting out there and doing things. So that's good. That's all good. Yeah, because like I said, I think during COVID it became so isolating for so many people. So to have someone, even if it was a bit of a familiar face on the television, that was sort of there to, in a way to listen, to reflect where we're up to, and then get us out of our chairs and moving as well. Yeah, well, I think one of the biggest commenters, they say, you're a bit bright and bubbly. I don't know whether that means you're over the top or... Right, okay. It's hard to take that sometimes, isn't it? Excellent. So what have you got planned for the show? Where else are you off to? Where I'm off to doing a big shoot this weekend with the 45 plus, live. There's lots of things out there that a lot of people don't know about. That they might have been divorced in their 50s or 60s, and so one of the next shows coming up, we're doing on live music and dancing with events for the 45 plus, talking to people going to that. So there are events out there. You don't have to go and mix and mingle at the pub with 20-somethings. There are events that are age appropriate. Yeah. Oh, nice. So that's coming up. We've got another big shoot with amazing technology with video phone. Oh, okay. So you can keep in touch with your loved ones who might be living on their own, or there could be an aged care, and they only have to push a button, and they immediately connect to their grandchildren or their children. Fantastic. Yep. But the next one we're doing is for the deaf. So they've got this amazing technology now. So not only can they see them on the screen and do the lip reading, but the captioning comes up with what they're saying. Yep, the technology's amazing, isn't it? So so you can be stuck. I've interviewed the son of a 103-year-old. Who was tone deaf. Right. And she could keep in touch with everybody with this captioning technology and see them on the screen.
Yep.
And when they come a bit forgetful as they get older, then they just put a photo.
Yeah.
Or if you can't remember your 27 grandchildren, what their names are, they have the photos up with the names underneath. So when they ring and they're in, that's so that's John
fantastic.
Or that's whatever.
Yeah, and it is amazing how so we've got all this technology, but people are really thinking a few layers down on how we can help connect people.
Yes, so that's some of the ones that are coming up. I've just done a big story on rock and roll and people up to 90 doing rock and roll and dancing and stuff.
Yeah, and the clothes and the cars and everything else that goes with it.
And the really fun one last week was the laughter lady.
Laughter lady?
Yeah, or laughter yoga therapy. So we need to be laughing in the shower every morning and doing other things.
Okay, yeah. We certainly have a lot of laughing, but hopefully laughing with each other, not at each other. But
yes, that's right.
Good. Excellent. So you've mentioned your show Over 50 So What. Where can we find it?
So Over 50 So What is on Channel 44. And so it's on 3 times a week, Wednesday at 9:30 and Saturday and Sunday.
Yep, and that's across Victoria.
That's across Victoria. It's also on in South Australia, 3 times a week, Channel 44 as well.
Yeah.
So Channel 44 on both.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Carol, thank you so much for joining us today on Plan C.
Thanks a lot.
Excellent. So watch the replays and, of course, all the details. Head over to our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au where you can see all of Series 1, catch up on Series 2 and, of course, keep up to date with what's going on the shows. So this is Michelle signing off. We hope you have a crafty day.
Hey.